Hi, my Libra and Libra rising friends, Sandra from ForYourChi.com, and we're here today to do your monthly zodiac reading for July of 2021. Welcome to it. Thank you for being here. I'm back. I'm so excited to give you guys your forecast. I apologize for the noise coming from the kitchen. It's my man making strawberry jelly, and he apologizes for it too in advance. Okay, first house. Heartache and loss. So you guys are coming into July feeling like someone or something has majorly bummed you out. Not to worry. I feel like it's going to be rectified, work itself out in the month of July. So don't be too far down in the doldrums as we enter July. And here we go. We have the partnership card. So you know, a partner could have disappointed you in some way, and you guys are taking some time out, taking time to heal, maybe licking your wounds and things like that. The money card looks excellent. I mean, you guys have the universe and the psychic deck. This is the best card in the whole deck. It's the world card in traditional tarot. It says that you simply need to open your arms and give gratitude for all of the goodies that the universe has to offer you at this time. And look at this, the eagle. Like, there is no other psychic being, feather-like, that talks about soaring above your problems and the connections with the higher realms, and specifically the connections with the angelic realms that are giving you information, much needed information to receive abundance right now. So that's a great message. And the best news is that you guys didn't pull your card this month, so hallelujah for that. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you're going to have to go back into the Libra readings where you guys pull the same card almost every single time, except for once, I think, besides this reading. So that's fabulous news. I love it. Third house, so this is your sibling house, brother, sister, anyone you would consider brother, sister. This house also rules communication. So, and this is the moon card in traditional tarot, the shadow. So you may be feeling your shadow aspects right now in July, or your sibling may be feeling this. This is the card of slight depression. So you may want to reach out to them if you have a good relationship with your brother or sister. While we have the dog, so there's definitely some talk about being loyal here. This could be a loyal relationship that you have with your sibling, or that they have with someone else. And they also could be meeting someone, or have recently met someone that's born year of the dog, or maybe your sibling's born year of the dog, so check that out. Fourth house, your house of home, emotional loss. I'm going to go back to this fourth house and talk about it more in depth, but what this card means for you right now in the month of July is this is where you live. There's definitely something or someone missing from your home. You are going to work on getting this back, whatever this is. You're definitely feeling that there's something missing from your home life at this time, and you're ready to take a risk. So this is a big message in your fourth house. I want you to put this and just file this information away for just a few brief moments until we get to the rest of these, through the rest of these cards, because I see something in the ninth house. I'm going to come back to that. This fourth house. Okay. Going on to number 5, material harvest. So this is your social life. For those of you single Libras, it's talking about your dating life. So, you know, you could be networking here. You could be networking. You could be making money in your social circle. You could meet someone who is a money maker. This is the biggest money card in this deck. So there's definitely some money here involved in your 5th house. Either you are making money off of your friendships and who you know in your dating life, or you're around a lot of people who are making this kind of money. and you have movement here, which is great. So for those of you single Libras that have been waiting to meet someone, you could definitely meet someone who makes a lot of money this month. You could also, you know, if you've wanted to network and you haven't actually gotten out and done it for whatever reason, please, please let these two cards in this message be the fire under your fanny to get out there and do so, because the energy is right for you. 6th house, work and health. Prosperity begins. Now, prosperity begins is a small planting the seed card. However, you know, you have to start somewhere, right? And this is definitely an element of change in the air. It doesn't mean that you're going to, you know, go out and change careers tomorrow or in the month of July. This is a small start. This is my business, small business, side gig type card. So for those of you that have already been given these small business ideas, or maybe you do get a small business idea in July, you know, write it down, plan it out. Don't tell anyone about it right off the bat, because you did pull the goblin here, which talks about the ego, or you could have, you know, your ego may be trying to poo-poo this idea and say it's not going to work. Do not listen to the goblin ego. It needs to go away. Whatever information that you're getting here, you definitely need to follow through with this and let this go, okay? Now, we have sort of an opposite message here with your 7th house and your 1st house. I know it looks like you guys are feeling in the dumps at the start of July, but in your house of partnerships, and this is definitely primary partnerships, but for those of you Libra and Libra rising people that have business partnerships, this could be a total turnaround for you. The partnerships and alliances card in the 7th house is definitely an offer or an opportunity from someone who's extending it to you, okay? Could this be romantic? Yes, it can be. However, you have to understand, this is my business arrangement card. So if this is an offer for a romantic type love, then just know it's going to be more of a business arrangement than anything else. And that might not be what the Libra wants at this time, but that is what's being presented energetically right now. So if you do get an offer opportunity, for those of you single Libras, you really have to get to the bottom of it, and don't view it with rose-colored glasses like a lot of you do. View it as the truth of the situation. Now we have birth and rebirth in this Wisdom of Avalon deck. So there is definitely something that is it's like a renewal or something new coming in here for you in your 7th house of primary partnerships. Now we have a big warning in your 8th house of intimacy, taxes, legal matters, contracts. There definitely could be some not so great news coming in regarding some sort of tax matter or legal issue for those of you that have those issues going on. However, for the majority of you, this is going to be talking about, and the single Libras for sure, do not have, and the Libras are going to hate this, any sexual encounters with strangers. It is not a good time to meet strangers online. This is my shit hits the fan card, and you definitely don't want that happening in a sexual situation. Let's face it, right? You could totally avoid this, Libra. Just say no. For once in your life, say no to something that that's bad for you. And if you need some extra pep talk, send me a message. Okay. So for those of you where this Falling Tower card disruption was talking about a person, we have the Bard here. Again, the single Libras may meet someone philosophical online. who proves to be interesting, who writes their own poetry, who tells you stories that are so far out and yet you believe them, right? But really this is all leading up to the falling tower here, not a good sign. We need to get down to, we need to stay grounded this month. Stay grounded and stay focused, Libra. All right, 9th house. This is the real estate card. This is the 10 of Cups card. And this house talks about your school. For anyone that wants to go to school, take some classes. It's also talking about vacation, right? You could actually purchase some sort of vacation rental right now. You pulled the Death card in this house with this great 10 of Cups card. When I saw this combination together, I thought, oh, the Libra might want to move. And especially when I look at where your living situation in the 4th house now, you may go on vacation somewhere and think, I need to move here, or I need to spend more time here, or the majority of my time here, because you're so unhappy in your current geographical location. Now, it could be the house itself, but to me, it feels like the environment in which you live. Okay, so that definitely could be coming up for you in July or sometime soon. The 10th house career, you guys have love begins. Wow, your cup overrunneth here. Also, the 10th house may be talking about your mother or mother energy. And we have the serpent, which is knowledge and healing. And I feel like there's somewhat of a rebirth here for you too in the 10th house of career. And also this could be happening to your mom, don't forget. So she could be having a healing in her life, especially if she has been feeling not well or has had illness recently. So that's good news. Moving on, so we have the 8 of Cups card in your house of children or your best friends. Excuse me, I'm going to take a drink real quick. So this is them coming out of the darkness into the light. They also could be leaving a darker situation in search of something else or something better. Now, there's a big card here with this Wisdom of Avalon deck. They pulled the Dragon, which is power and strength. So I feel like this is a message of they are the phoenix rising up from the ashes, getting out of this, over here, getting out of this pit where they were before, right? And they are rising above, rising to the occasion, and they are in search of something new. So, you know, you may have to be someone that gives them a congratulations pep talk, and what better zodiac sign to do that than a Libra, right? You guys are definitely equipped for that. Okay, 12th house. So what happens in the 12th house is the future house. It's what's about to happen 3 months from now, so look for this in October. This is the waiting game. So this card says that patience is required in October. However, after the period of patience, success is assured. I call this my insurance card as a result of that. This always means yes, but it just means it's going to take a little longer than what you had anticipated or what you wanted originally. What card do we have here in the 12th house is butterfly transformation. There is something beautiful at the end of this road of patience, Libra. And if there's anyone that loves a butterfly, it's definitely a Libra. Air sign. Thanks so much for watching, Libra. Have a great July.